welcome back, Comtech. Okay, so today we're going to just, this video will be animating our 3D text in After Effects. How do you do that? Okay, so here's how it's going to go down. We're just going to load the After Effects program 903, and we won't need that window right now. Get rid of the render queue. Okay, so we're going to load up our project. I'm just going to set up a new composition, and we're selecting, this is going to be Roar TV 3D, and we're going to select the preset that is HDTV. Sometimes it'll be up here, but we're going to select this one for this project, and it's going to be, usually it's like 30 seconds by default. We're going to change that to 10 seconds. Notice that HDTV is 1280 pixels by 720. There you go. Click OK, and there we go. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to import our file. Okay, and that will be the PSD file that we created right here, Roar TV 3D. Okay. Make sure that it's on composition and live 3D, live Photoshop 3D is enabled. Okay, click OK, and there it is. Double click on that composition, and then you will see your footage is there. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to animate our text in that window. So I'm just going to open this up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing, a bit larger. And we're going to be using position, scale, X, Y, and Z for this project. Notice that it's immediately dropped in keyframes for that. So we're going to go 1 second, let's say half a second into our animation, and I want to just change the position of this slightly. Notice that it drops a keyframe in. I'm going to advance forward to the 1 second position, and I'm going to change the Y position. Then I'm going to advance to 1.5 seconds, and we're going to mess with the Z. Okay, so that text is now rotating around in 3D space. Alright, I want to make the text a little bit more dramatic, so we're going to load it right into our window here. And I don't want to get too big because then it'll disappear. So that's that. I'll go about 2.5 seconds into the program. We're going to rotate back in the other direction. Okay, and just flipping it around. We're going to 3 seconds. We're going to move this up around the Z position. And orientation. Now we're going to change orientation. So we enable the orientation clock here, this little icon. That activates the ability to do the animation. And I can rotate that around. Now I just want to make that, set it up so I can see the Roar TV again. Okay, so you can see that that's there. Alright, so we can scroll back. You can see now that we're animating this 3D text in the timeline of After Effects. Okay, we're going to just manipulate the position again a little bit. You can take it right off the screen, but I'm not going to do that for this project. Let's just go back and try and square things up a little bit. So we're going to go bring it back down into this visible space. Move it forward to 4 seconds. We're going to rotate that a little bit. Moving forward, we're going to go to Z. There we go. I'm going to scale back at that point so that it's visible. center it now and make it as large as I can. So we're going to change our X location, our X position. Square it up a bit. And we need to move over a little bit there, position-wise. Oh, that's what I want. I get it kind of in the middle. Just really reacting here. Very touchy. There. Okay, doing that. Now I just want to kind of make this oscillate a little bit back and forth. So I could pump it, or TV, and then we can go back, scale it back, or TV. And now let's say we just want to sort of move it back and forth. Shake it up. There we go. Half a second in. Back up. Like that. Okay. And we will change maybe orientation again. You have to kind of experiment with these different features. I like that better. Okay, and I think we'll mess with orientation now for a bit and see what it does for us. And just a little bit, little changes here and there. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so that is now done. So the next piece is to add our motion graphic in the background. So that's the keyframes. So we're going to go File, Import, File, and I found some motion graphics lens flare thing off the internet, and it worked pretty good. So I thought I'd use that as the background. So just slide that down to the background layer, and you can see that that is going to be available. And also we need some audio. So we're going to bring the audio in. That's going to be like a swoosh sound effect. It will be heard in the background. So there's my swoosh flare I got off sounddogs.com. We're going to drag that down below that. Okay, and that's sort of the makings of our animation. So I can shorten this so that my audio works in there. I'm going to just move the audio over like that. And let's just take a look at what this looks like. So File, Save. We're going to call this Roar TV2 because I'm doing it again. TV2. And this is just going to be the regular project file folder, AEP. Save it there. And then we need to go to Preview. So RAM preview this. And it's now going to run through the animation, do the render. You see the lens flare motion graphic in the background, and it's looking pretty cool. And there'll be some audio that will be heard shortly. And this is going to be the animated 3D text that I hope to use for upcoming music effects. So it'll be a new segment, and this would be the introduction that we would use. And that's that. We are done.